Yes, guys, welcome back to Football United TV. We're back for another week for the Gunners from All Corners show. I've got Neil and I've got Luca, and this is Luca's life. I'll start with you, Luca. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, man. Thanks for inviting me on.
No worries. We got Neil. How are you today?
All good, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
No worries. We're gonna be talking obviously towards the Anfield game, because that's a massive game coming up. Talking also a little bit about Saka and Smith-Rowe and their job on international duty. Also Ramsdale as well. I forgot to mention in there as well because he's had his first call up, so we'll mention a little about that. But everyone, first of all, do smash the like button, do share the stream, hit the subscribe button as well. It really is important to us on Football United TV that you make sure and do that. So, topic one, Liverpool and Arsenal, right? So, for me, like back in the day, I would actually be pumped for this game, like, and looking forward to it. In today's climate, I'm like dreading the thought. Like, I want to see Neil. I want to see where you stand. Because obviously, I was just on a stream earlier with Luca about it. So I'll start with you, Neil. How do you feel about this game? Now we've got to go to Anfield.
Normally, you do go to Liverpool pumped. I think it was completely different going to Liverpool, say, 5 to 10 years ago. But more recently, you just kind of think, oh, at what time am I going to be, walking out to the pub, or is it going to be 5-0? Is it going to be, are we going to even score a goal? But this one, I just resigned myself to the fact that we were losing this game, and that was that. And that's because of everything that had gone on previously, the City result, the Chelsea result, just expected us to lose to Liverpool. But I've got to be honest, I've just got a little bit of a better feeling about it. I don't know, maybe I'm setting myself up for a big disappointment, but I think because of the way things are going right now, because of Ramsdale particularly, I just feel like if we're not going to win, then okay, if we are going to lose, then I think that we can lose by a lot less because he will do his job. So it's really weird feeling that I've not had before because I don't feel we're definitely going to lose or win. If you understand what I'm saying, I feel like I've got a little bit more confidence than I did at the beginning of the season. Put it that way.
Yeah, no worries. Before I go to you, Luke, I'm just gonna bring in.
That's fine. Read the comments.
Luke. Big up, Luke. I hope you're well, mate. Hey all. I can't jump in unfortunately, but I've just shared the stream. Big up, man. Thanks. He's always a big supporter of my channel and also Football United TV as well. So big up to you, Luke. As always. Big up to Matt. Big up. Should be a great game against Liverpool. I would love a draw. I think they are gonna be looking to bounce back big, and I think they're our top side. That is a good point to make, Luke. They have been on low form, so they will want to pick that up, especially as they're in the title race. But I want to go, Luca. I mean, like for some Arsenal fans, like they're going to be ultra positive. They might be saying if we beat Liverpool in a title race now.
Well, to be honest, in my opinion, right, and I said this again and I'll say it again today. I'm not confident going into this game, but we just got to hope any luck, really, to be honest. And Liverpool, they're gonna be up for this game. They want to get back to winning ways. They're gonna try and end Arsenal's run. And technically, in my opinion, I'm not confident going into this game. It's our record at Anfield. We just got to hope that first 20 minutes we keep them quiet. Make sure we defend very well. Arteta's going to play 5 at the back, but I'm not confident, man. I'm really not optimistic going into this game. And Liverpool were just going to be pumped up for it. And I know some Arsenal fans are saying, "Oh, this could be the year we finally walk away with a point." But what Arteta said in his press conference, I haven't listened to it, but I'm reading the title right in front of me, and he's just saying time to win at Anfield again. Doesn't mean we're going to win that game.
No shit.
But we haven't won
Mate,
there for
I don't know
Stephen.
what
We've
Arteta
not won there
thinks.
for 9 years.
Yeah,
We've
I know,
not...
but hang on. Like, it doesn't matter if we've won there for 9 years or we won there last season. You go to Anfield to win the game anyway. Like,
but what
players
have these players got the mentality to beat Liverpool at Anfield?
No,
of course not.
Not in
Especially,
the slightest.
can Tomiyasu stop Mane and Salah? No chance.
Ooh.
So Stephen, before we do a
help.
stream tomorrow, please don't make me feel like I'm going to actually slag Tomiyasu off tomorrow.
No. You'll probably slag him off like straight away. That'll be the first play you'll go for. Like, they smashed United 5-0. We've conceded 3 to them in the last 5 meetings. So I just want to see an improvement. That's the thing. I think, like, for Arsenal at the minute, if we've gone out there and we'd actually put a poor performance in and we lost, say, 2-1, like, that's how I like to lose games. Because then you could say, we had a better team on the day. We've just made too many mistakes. Like, if we go out and play like we did against Man City, then I'm going to be pissed off. Because it's not just the fact that, oh yeah, but you're going to lose anyway. So what? You said you were going to lose anyway. So why are you disappointed? It's the way you're playing. Like, you're playing like you just.
The thing is, I want us to see us a performance. Like, I don't mind if we lose the game, and I said this on my channel and other channels today. I said I don't mind if we lose the game like 2-1, 3-2, but people might say, "Oh yeah, that's not really showing the mentality that you really want them to lose." But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that I don't mind losing the game 2-1, 3-2, as long as we show a bit of fight and say, you know what, we gave it a really good test against Liverpool, against a team who's probably about 5 to 10 years ahead of us, and I'd be proud if we can actually go there and actually show a bit of fight. But even if we come out and lose the game still, and show a bit of fight and be very unlucky. So, like, it reminds me similar. You know that time when we played Chelsea in Emery's first season, we should have been 5-2 up at half time. I want something similar to that, but very unlucky to obviously get something out. I want something similar to that, not actually getting battered in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, I feel like that's the thing we just got to be positive about, is that we actually just go out and
I'll tell you what I want to see from Arsenal as well, and this isn't just against Liverpool. This is just generally. They seem to get in this habit of doing really well, and then if the others say, like, we're 10, 15 minutes in and Liverpool score, it's almost like that's it, game over, and they don't seem to bother. But I want to see, in the face of a defeat, trying to turn that around and put in 100% in to come back from them being 2-0 up, whatever, and trying to.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like we lack that mental strength, dare I say those words, to, you know, try to get back into the game and really put 100% in. It's almost like, oh my God, we're losing. We might as well lose this game, and it feels like they're not making any effort. So that point about making the effort. It's making the effort to. We are going to win this game, having that winning mentality. You just don't see it much with Arsenal, although I do think it's been showing more in the last few games. So, yeah, that's what I want to say.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is just like Arsenal fans just want to see a performance that is like fighting to the like a bit of end. Because I think if we take the fight to them, and I don't mean like go attack and absolutely try and batter them, because that's not going to happen. I think for Arsenal, it's just more like we need to be like not too conservative, but like conservative and just trying to find trying to exploit any weak spots they may have during the game. Because the thing is that Klopp plays a certain way and he's going to play that certain way. But the problem is that one day they could be super strong in one area and they could be super weak in another. So it's just, I think, if Arsenal could ride the sort of, I think the first 20 minutes would be sort of a wave we have to ride to sort of grow ourselves into the game. Because they'll be all over us, I think, in the first 20 minutes. And then if we can get through that without conceding the goal, or if we went into half time 1-0 down, at least we say, look, there's their weak points, there's their really poor points. Go for that and do your tactical. But it does rely on this manager being tactical and changing things at half time.
Well, that's the question. What tactics is he going to bring? Is he going to be looking at aiming to, score quickly?
Yeah.
Or is he going to be thinking, well, Liverpool always get the results at the back end of the game, so I'll pace myself throughout the match. What's he thinking? That's the one thing about Arteta. You're not sure what he's bringing, and then you're not sure what strategy he's going to use to get us out of the hole.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you kind of had at least had that bit of hope that we are going to equalise, or we will.
But this is the whole thing. I think Arteta out fans are saying is that we're 20 months down the line and we don't know how Arteta is going to approach these games.
Yeah.
You should have like the big teams that are challenging for the title. They've all come out like Chelsea and Liverpool until they went down to 10-men Chelsea. We were playing a certain way, and that is how we're playing. That's the way we play, and that's you see that with the big teams. And if you want to go on and challenge for the top 4 and then win the league, you're gonna have to play. Even West Ham, to an extent, they play their own way, and it cost Liverpool quite badly actually. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Luca, what do you say? I mean, like, I know you're Luke. I know your camera's disappearing, and like we can barely see your head. Like your head's like floating above the freaking banner.
Can you see me now?
Down a bit. That's better.
Yeah, sorry, I was typing, but yeah, as you were saying.
Yes, I mean, I think these big teams like they play their certain way, and that's it. That's how they play. And if they end up beating Man United or Chelsea on the day, then fine. If not, then then they take the result from that. But Arsenal, 20 months down the line, don't know what they're doing. They don't know what we still don't know what players he's going to play, what formation he's going to play.
To be honest, it's going to be really interesting tomorrow. He's going to play 5 at the back, Stephen. As I said on my channel today, he said he's
going to. You're not sure about that though.
You don't know. He might play 5. He might play 3 at the back. He might play 5 at the back. He might play 4 back. It's going to be interesting who he plays tomorrow. I think
3 at the back is 5 at the back anyway. The 2 wing backs will just want to get forward.
Of course. So I think he's going to play 5 at the back. I think he's going to play Tomiyasu and Tavares wing backs. I don't know. Saying that, I reckon he could play 4 at the back because would Kieran Tierney actually go into the team straight away, Stephen? Because very funny. Would he actually go into the team because Tavares is actually on good form, and I'd personally play Tavares.
I'd play Tavares as well. But will Arteta play Tavares? If the whole fan base want to see Tavares play tomorrow, will Arteta just put
I
Tierney
think
back
that one
because
he
he's
will,
on
because
form? I don't know.
I can't lie him
I
on
think he'll
doing
play.
that one. I can't lie him doing on that one because, like, with Arteta at the minute, he doesn't have a problem with Tavares, and that's fine. And I don't think I think for him, it's like I can't have a problem with him like I've got a problem with Martinelli because I'm gonna look like a right idiot because I'm the one that bought him. So
Yeah, but you're saying that, right? I'm going to look like a right idiot, blah blah blah. But how many times has he done this before? What about? I'll give you an example. What do you think is going to happen when Xhaka's fit again?
Oh, he's getting straight back in the team.
He's
He
getting
gets a
straight
buy.
back in, regardless
Yeah,
of how well the team's
regardless.
doing. So
Yeah,
I think personally, well, I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me to see Kieran Tierney back in the team, and I
this
have
is the
nothing
thing.
against
Lokonga
him.
will do so
But I want to
well.
see Tavares play while he's on good form.
Yeah, and this is the thing. If Lokonga's playing well at the time when Xhaka comes back, why should he be dropped? Tell me why.
But he did that.
Everyone says,
Yeah.
but everyone keeps saying this is a project youth. Like
There's no project
we're gonna get no. This is what they're saying. We have to believe in the youth project, and the youth project's gonna bang, and these players are gonna grow together. Well, the last time that happened in the Premier League, it was the class of '92. That's 30 years ago. It's taken 30 years, and we still ain't seen it. So, it don't really happen very often. So if that's the case, then like, why is he not playing Lokonga over Xhaka, even if Xhaka's in the fit or not? Like, because that's what you have applied. You said to us you are playing the youth project, the long game with the youth project and growing these players. So if that's the case, then Lokonga shouldn't be there helping. He should be getting ahead of Xhaka and getting the game time he needs. Martinelli should be
You
getting the game
never
time
know.
he needs.
A miracle might happen, and he might not do that. But I think we all know he will. But
he's more likely going to get a knockout head now, concussion, that. But another, I mean, it brings me into sort of where I'm saying Saka, and I want to mention Saka later on with the international thing as well because I've got a bug to bear with that one. But with Saka, you see people moaning about also Pepe as well. I played Pepe in this game over Saka because I know what's going to happen. In 20 minutes, Saka is going to be dead on his feet. And then Mane is going to have the whole of the left-hand side to run whatever he does, whatever he wants. And no matter what Tavares does or whatever Tomiyasu does, whichever side he's playing him on, they are going to get mugged. So if Saka plays on the right, Tomiyasu is going to get mugged because he's going to be 2-on-1 with Tsimikas and Mane. They're going to tear him apart. And you can't have a guy in for that because they will absolutely tear him a new one. So,
but surely Arteta knows this. He should be dealing with that. He should have a strategy.
Yeah, he should do, but like, does he have a strategy?
I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll definitely find out tomorrow in the lineup. I'd just like to see Pepe get some game time and Saka get some rest. To be honest, I'm just because at the minute he is getting so vulnerable to getting an injury. It's unreal. It will be a good, fast game. All eyes on Saka and Smith-Rowe. But you put your eyes on Saka, but he's just had the international break. He's had no break since then, like even before that. So he's dead after 30 minutes. And then everyone's going to go, why is he not playing well? And he's going to leave him to dry for about 80 minutes before bringing Martinelli on.
think I'd play Saka.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't play him at all. I mean, Neil, who would you play? What would your lineup be?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Like,
on form at the minute and the way things are at the minute, what would you do as the manager going for this game? Like,
Well, I mean, it's like it's one of those games that I think in the back of your head, you know, you're going against a good side that's going to be all
Yeah.
over you. You've got to pick the players that you know are going to respond to the, you know, whatever Liverpool are going to do. So, you know, you've mentioned Mane there about running around and stuff like that, about somebody trying to. He's one of their key players. Is Van Dijk playing? Is Van Dijk fit?
Yeah, Van Dijk's fit, 100%.
He's a key player. I don't think Mane.
Yeah.
I don't think
Mane's
Salah's in
fit.
it. Is he?
Henderson's fit. Yeah, he's fit.
Salah's not playing, is he?
No, Salah is playing.
Salah is playing. Is he not at the
Salah's
AFCON?
playing. No.
No,
yet.
January is the African Cup of Nations.
January's
It's January.
African Cup
That's
of
right.
Nations,
Yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, but I'd not really been following the dates or anything.
Unfortunately, Liverpool don't get their ass kicked in that department until the January starts.
No,
We're
exactly.
stuffed on that front.
So I think I would just, you know, look at going into it, you know, tactically in terms of our defense. What key players have we got that can match theirs? You know, I don't know, but it's just stops them getting goals as much as it is to try and score them. I think we were working much harder to try and stop their goals than try and score our own, to be honest, because they just have a field day, goal after goal after goal when we're there. So, you know, I'm not sure. Saka, on the one hand, you could say he's coming off the back of a high playing for England. Although, come on, I mean, I didn't even watch it, but looking at the scoreline, you know, it wasn't equally matched, but it gives them a boost. It gives that Saka Smith-Rowe partnership another outing, and you know they'll all be on a high. So that's the positive side of it. But I really feel that I think Martinelli should be in the squad, but where do you put him? Who gets dropped for him? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what would you do, Luca?
The thing is, I would personally go with a similar team, but I wouldn't gamble Martinelli in this game because I think Martinelli playing in this game, like, it's a massive game for us. No, yeah, but what you're trying to say, but the thing is, you're trying to say Martinelli should play against Liverpool because you expect us to lose to Liverpool. That's why you feel like you should play Martinelli. But
no, it's not that. That's not that.
No, it's not about losing. I personally feel he should play because I think that
Aubameyang goes missing. I mean, I know you had a photo with him. He goes missing after that.
Yeah, of course I had a photo of him yesterday, but technically
he goes missing after that.
Yeah, he does go missing. He goes misfiring. He doesn't turn up in the big games, but that's the thing. What frustrates me about Aubameyang, but
that's the thing with Martinelli. At least with Martinelli, he'll go back and do the dirty work and actually do the defensive work alongside as getting forward as well.
But I think
he players with energy.
I think he enjoys playing in these big games. I think he actually digs right in and I mean.
And I think
that's what I think about. I'm not saying the others don't, but
he would want to go out there as well, and he want to prove the manager wrong, saying, "Why are you not letting me have any game time? Look what I can do. Like I can not only attack, I can defend. I can come back and help my teammates and be a team, and do more than what Aubameyang is doing right now, which is sitting on the left and not getting involved and helping the team out when you need to." Be the captain that you're supposed to be. Henry wouldn't. Even Henry came back and did defensive work at times to help out. Even in that Champions League final, even he was getting back to help out.
Yeah,
in defence. That's what
Aubameyang isn't captain material.
Aubameyang's not captain material, and this is the thing, right? He feels like he acts like a captain where he doesn't.
He just doesn't.
How are you be acting as the captain when you're in the nowhere? See, I would love to have been there because I'd actually just ask him, why are you not turning up? You're a captain. Why aren't you turning up for these games?
He's on 350 grand a week, and this is the thing, he only cares about the money.
Agree.
Yeah, it's when he says he doesn't. It's why I say, well, that's what it looks like to us, mate.
Have you noticed when Laka is on the pitch, and I've seen Gabriel do it, and I've seen well, Xhaka's done it in the past, but like when we're doing all right and the fans are there, it like riling the fans up, come on,
Yeah,
and then
but
on the pitch
Lacazette's
as
got
well,
that passion on it for it.
But on the pitch as well, in the team, he communicates with people.
He does.
Aubameyang just seems to wave his hands about. If somebody hasn't passed the ball to him, he'll get irate about that. But he doesn't.
And then
seem
he scores.
to...
But when he scores a goal, everyone expects him to cheer his name. And I'm like, he's played crap all game. And people are saying, oh, he's got 5 goals already. And I'm like, yeah. Well, by October, usually when he was under Emery, he was already nearly hitting double figures.
Yeah.
In all comps.
Like, where has that Aubameyang been?
Like, I'm sorry, he's not. And he's
sometimes it's like
look past the stats, look at the performances. It's like they're not looking at the results. It's like they're saying they're looking at the results, not looking at the performances in those results. Where we've had 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there in each game, which we scored a goal from. Whereas Aubameyang, it's he scored a goal, but where's he done? Where is he the rest of the game? There's a gap in the whole left hand side. Complete gap. But that's the thing, and I just don't. The more we play players like that in a game where you need every single player to contribute to the defensive work as well as going forward, like having Aubameyang on the pitch is going to make it feel like you're playing with 10 men.
Yeah.
Which is not what we need.
So, well, no, that's not what we need at the moment.
No, so that's why I'd either say start Lacazette or start Martinelli. Or
do you think that
start Lacazette up front and put Martinelli on the left?
Do you think that Laka and Aubameyang together are a good? Because I think this is a big thing. I think it's a bit of a split where half the fan base think they're great together and half the fan base think they should never play together. I mean, what's your view on that?
What I've heard is that most of the fan base don't like the idea now because it doesn't work, because Arteta's proved it doesn't work. He tried it and it don't work. Well, hang on. Emery managed to get it working in his first season. He got it working a treat.
Yeah.
We went 22 games unbeaten because of it.
Yeah.
So it must work, right? Because it's worked before under a different manager. So to say it doesn't work is complete and utter rubbish.
They bounce off each other, don't they? When they're in the right setup and when it's the right team. I just sometimes feel like Lacazette has that work ethic. He has that better all-round game, whereas Aubameyang needs to be in the right place at the right time. And if he turns up because he feels like it that day, and you just don't know what you're going to get with him. Whereas Lacazette, you're going to get like, and Lacazette never gets the full 90. I've never got that either. Let the guy play for a full 90. He clearly wants to. He hates being taken off. But I don't know. I think he'll play both of them tomorrow.
So do I. I genuinely think he will play him, because why would you want to change a winning team that's been unbeaten?
Yeah, there is that. Yeah. I hear where you're coming from on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want to move on quickly to obviously the England internationals.
Yeah.
We had Smith-Rowe, great. Got his first call up. So did Ramsdale as well. And I think they were both just deserved. People saying Ben White should have gone. Why? Like, the guy's been suspect ever since he's turned up. Like, I don't get what this sudden hype is around him, but he's suspect. Like, every time he gets the ball, it's like it's every time I used to see David Luiz get the ball, it would have been like it sounds exactly the same. It feels exactly the same thing. I've seen so many times he's got the ball and I'm like, do me a favour, just put it in Rose's head. Get rid of it. Like, get rid of it. Like, just pass it to someone. And you ain't got the incentive to improve anyway, because you said you don't want to watch football, so you don't want to watch any DVDs to try and improve your game or anything like that. So, yeah, for me, Ben White, I didn't think deserved to go, and Smith-Rowe and Ramsdale did. Ramsdale, I don't know if Ramsdale played in one of the games.
He did San Marino.
The San Marino game, so he did nothing. He basically so he did play in that game basically, because he just sat down, read a newspaper, and had a cup of tea.
I actually don't understand why San Marino are even in that.
We can't see your head.
I don't understand why San Marino are in that competition. I didn't watch the game. I just read the highlights on Twitter.
I only saw the highlights.
I'm not really interested in games like that because it's like it's
no point.
It's a kickabout for our guys.
It's not even worth doing a watch along or nothing about it.
Nah.
Well, I don't see the point in doing a watch along for that sort of rubbish.
No, it's pointless.
Like you're doing a watch along to play a bunch of bankers and accountants.
I mean, let's be honest, right? They were hyping Kane up for all his goals, and everybody like all our lot was saying, "Oh, you know, it's San Marino." But the same applies for all of them, really. It was it's great that they got their call ups. It's great that they got their goals. You know, our lads got their goals. You see, it's great. It's good for morale. It's fantastic for them. But let's be honest here. This isn't a proper.
Yeah, I'd rather just kept them at home
competition.
21s.
Let's see what happens when we get some, stiffer competition, and then people might be interested. But games like that, it's just like, oh.
Yeah, the international friendlies, I would actually want to see not like Bulgaria or something like that. I want to see games like as a friendly, like you play Spain, England, Italy, England, like you play like proper teams that are going to be in the Euros as a friendly, and treat it like it's a proper tournament game. Because the more practice you get of practicing as a tournament game, the more chances is that you're going to have of actually, when you get into that situation, you're prepared for it. You're prepared to go up against that Italy or Spain. You've already done it in a friendly and you've taken it seriously.
Yeah.
I know the pressure is different being in a knockout competition, but at least it's the closest thing you can get to it. Because obviously these groups are all seeded, so the best teams get in. There's no ever team where it's Germany and Spain in one group. It doesn't happen. So it's all designed to get the best teams in the World Cup or the Euros, because that makes the most money, obviously. So, what's your feeling though? Because obviously our players are going to be affected by it. So I'll ask this as Arsenal fans. What's your proposal what do you think of Wenger's proposal of a World Cup every 2 years? I'll start with Luca, if I can see his head. The camera we keep losing.
Sorry, man. Sorry about that.
Go on.
What's the question?
Right. Basically, Wenger's come out about having a World Cup every 2 years instead of international friendlies, right? Which doesn't make sense because now we've got to play more of these stupid qualifiers to get in the World Cup, right? But what's your take on doing that? What do you feel about that as an Arsenal perspective?
It's hard to say what to say about that. I just feel it's a bit pointless in my opinion, because at the end of the day, to have a World Cup every 2 years, I don't think it's not the right thing. I'd rather have it every 4 years.
It's more special.
Yeah.
So the week before, I went to that Wenger thing, in London, and they asked him about the 2-year thing. And
you went to it? You managed to get a ticket?
Yeah, I went to that because I bought the tickets before coronavirus, and then obviously they cancelled everything
What's
and
that? What's that?
rescheduled it.
What's
So.
that? What's that again?
The Wenger and
Arsenal
Dean
did the David
thing
Dean thing. It was that finished
at the
with Barnes.
Palladium.
Oh, so was it the that new Invincibles thing that's coming out?
No, that's
No, that's something. No, it
that's
was
a
like
movie, a Wenger movie. This
Right.
was an evening with Wenger and Dean, and they
Yeah.
asked him like about the 2-year thing, and I'll tell you what David Dean said in a minute. But what Wenger said was, well, you know the job that he does at the FIFA, he's the head of global development of football, and what he was saying was, is we're no longer living in a time where he's saying sort of like if you imagine Europe is where Europe holds the elite clubs. Yeah, we've got the biggest and the best football played in the world is sort of centralized in Europe.
In Europe, yeah.
And he's talking about
'Cause that's where
countries
the
that
game's
want
most popular.
to have opportunities to play in the World Cup, and it's going to become more and more and more and more countries. So you're going to have a lot more countries playing in the World Cup, but because of the seasons and the weather and the time of year and how different seasons start at different times, it gets complicated. So rather than do all these friendlies and whatnot, they'll do like this on a 2-year World Cup with less of what we're getting now. And at the end of the day, he said it's just a proposal. The 200 odd countries have to agree to it. So we'll see what happens. But this is what David Dean said, and I nearly couldn't believe my ears. He said we should have it every 3 years. We should have
Oh,
the World Cup, the Euros, and check this out, the Women's World Cup.
what?
I'm sorry, I'm a female, but women's football can never, ever, for me, match or parallel real football because it's just not the same.
No, it's
It's not
not.
that it hasn't got the same fan base. It hasn't got the same interest.
that's the thing. When you
And
saw Arsenal Tottenham, like when you went to the women's game, it's not that rivalry. It's more family friendly. Like
yeah,
when you go to the
I'm
Arsenal
not. I'm
Tottenham
not.
game in a men's game,
I'm
you
not
can't wear your
disrespecting.
colours. That's how bad it is.
I'm not
Like you can't wear your
disrespecting
colours.
female football and for
No.
girls to have dreams and young girls want something to aspire to. By all means, have your game. But we ain't having a World Cup just for women. That it just no. Have it
There's already
alongside.
There's already one already.
Yeah.
I know that, but he was trying to say that we, all those football fans that follow football, should then. That's our third World Cup. Like, take it or leave it. You're having it. It's the women. Watch the women. Nobody could force me to watch the women. It doesn't. I don't enjoy it. I don't even know a single female footballer's name. But that's. I understand there's a lot of fans
Well,
out there,
there's
but
Ali
you
Scott,
can't.
and
You can't bring
don't
that
trust
into
what she
it.
says.
So no, I don't even know what having a World Cup every 2 years will entail. How it'll impact on seasons, how it'll impact on players, how will it impact on fans. I don't know. So until I hear more about it, I'm not interested. I'm quite happy to keep it as it is.
Yeah, I hear that totally. It's just for me, it's more about the game time. Like it's gonna get to a point players are playing all year round and they're not getting any rest whatsoever.
Mm.
Like it's like with like when I watch the F1, for example, you've seen it over time now. It's gone from what it used to be 16 race a season sort of
Yeah.
thing. And then went to 18, then it went to 19, then it went to 20. And I thought 20 is where they're gonna stop. We've got to stop. Right? Now it's at 23 races a season. Right? Obviously 22 because we've had COVID situations, right? But the original plan is now is usually 23. They want to even still then add 2 more to make it 25, and then add some more teams to it to make it 26 cars. But the problem is, it's making less time for teams to build a new car by next season to adjust the formula, like to meet the new regs, and also it's not so much costing more, but it doesn't really matter towards that. It's more like player fatigue, driver fatigue. If you see at the end of the season, though most of those drivers are super fit, a lot more fitter athletes than frigging footballers are by a mile. Like, like, so when they get out of the cockpit, like, and they're hobbling on the podium like Alton is, and he says he's got long COVID, you have to believe it. Like, because, but like I'm saying, is that they have now less time to have a break in December with their family, and in January they're back in training, and in February they're back in the car again doing pre-season testing by the end of the month. So they literally get 2 months and they're back and racing again for the new season. Because their pre-season testing, their season starts when the car's launched. Once the car's launched, they then get a run in it, and then they go off and do pre-season testing, and then 2 weeks later they're in a race again. So it's like they only get about 2 months, whereas before you used to finish about October time, and it starts till March. So you had about November, end of October, you had November, December, January, and February. Well, beginning of February before it started again. But now there's like literally a 2-month gap because there's so many races. You see so many now also, like, because the logistics is mad, because some teams are getting, like, say, we've had one Grand Prix that was cancelled because they couldn't do it on the Monday, because the next week they had to be in the Thursday. By Thursday, you have to be by rules set up with your motorhome by Thursday evening, ready for Friday practice. And they had to be in Italy by then, so they couldn't finish the Grand Prix the next day because there was such bad weather on race day. Right? So it meant they had to cancel it. So we sat there for about 6 hours waiting for it. So it gets to a point where it gets silly, and the drivers usually get their say on it, but footballers don't really get a say because the governing body, they don't listen to the players, they don't listen to the fans, they don't listen to anyone. They listen to what makes the money in the pocket.
Obviously, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? Or else it wouldn't be being held in Qatar, would
it's
it?
The globalization of football. Simple as that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we could probably talk a whole 2 or 3 hours on that, because
we could do a whole 2-3 hours
football is just like any other institution. There's corruption and stuff has affected it as much as anything else. It's no longer belongs to the fans.
I've literally got my hashtag. You used to look at my hashtag on it. Like, I've already said it. Look on my banner. Look on my banner for it. I'm already saying it's like fixed already. So, like, but that's a different story in itself, and that's a different sport. But yeah, I mean, like, our sport, football, has just been corrupted from the very top, and they say they get better every year. They don't. They exactly get worse, to be honest. How the hell? And when you sum it up, it's like they say they care about the fans and they miss the fans. If you cared about the fans and you miss the fans, mate, why are you getting Arsenal fans to travel all the way to Old Trafford on a Thursday? No, they got work on a Friday morning.
Exactly.
You mugs. Honestly.
But you know what? That's not just an Arsenal thing. I think it's up and down the country. It's all fans are affected by it, and that's the FA don't care. The Sky don't care. It's whatever it's whatever makes the most money. Then look at our schedule
But the thing is, Sky sit there. Remember the Super League came out?
Yeah.
Sky, Gary Neville on there and there. They're all condemning it. They're all standing with you.
Full of shit, though, really.
It was.
If you're standing with us with the fans, mate, stop getting us to bugger off to a bloody Northern team at frigging Monday Night Football, right? Let us have a frigging night in, right? Do it on a Saturday and Sunday and do it then. No. You want to do it so you can get more money in your pocket. Right?
Yeah.
So don't tell me it's about the fans, mate. Because if it's about the fans, right, you would have made certain that saying, no, we're not having these games on the Thursday or Monday because it's not fair, right? I get European football because that's always midweek, right? But the fact you're even doing now Conference League to be in to have a chance to be in Europe is ridiculous. You're playing on a Friday, right? Thursday's bad enough, but you're playing on a Friday, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a Spurs fan. I don't know what it's like, but I mean, it's cool one up. So, but but like, it's getting to that point is where they don't care as long as they make the tournaments that make them the most money. So if it means they have a stupid tournament, that probably means that the Premier League team that's in it and whatever team that Serie A is in, which is AS Roma, for example, get in. That's it. That's all they need. Bang, they're in.
Yeah.
Right, and then they've got their money. So, like, because they're going to be in the final because all the rest of the teams are dead. Right? Because you got to admit, like the Europa League is dead until the knockout stages. And even then, it doesn't get to the knockout 16 or quarterfinals, so it gets interesting, right? But so the only one that really works is the Champions League.
Yeah.
But because they can't give any more places to it, as far as I know, they're not. They're now saying that you get another league, a conference league, and you also get Europa League as well. And how fair is that? Because I know someone who's a Greek fan, he's an Olympiacos fan, and it used to be a big bat. Like back in 2003, they were getting in Champions League group stages quite easily because it was a big coefficient there. Now it's not for dead, and they're just about qualifying for Europa League. Because usually you get through one qualifying round and that's it. They don't even get into the Champions League. So, like,
well, Tottenham have got a chance of maybe winning something this season, and they can be happy.
Yeah, definitely.
End the misery.
Nah,
but it's Tottenham. Tottenham are allergic to winning things. So.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know see if it's Conte or Tottenham, but which one's going to be the most biggest influence? But
you regret going there.
Nah, I ain't going there. I can't believe they're still going. But like, I think that's a crime against itself. But I think like it's like I said, it's getting to a point where there's too many games, and it means going to be too many injuries, too many fitness problems. It's just going to be a complete disaster. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to wrap this up soon anyway. But I want to give you guys a chance to say what, like Liverpool Arsenal. What's your score going to be? 0?
Well, I think if I'm being, if I'm going to be on the positive side, I'm going to say like 2-1, low scoring game. And if we get to score, we'll probably do it once. So I'm going to say 2-1. Outside of that, then it's got to be, the usual. But I'm looking at. I'm going to say 2-1 to them, but 2-1.
For me, right. I really should be optimistic, but I'm gonna have to go. Like on my channel, I went for a 2-2 draw, but I'm gonna go for my real prediction. I think I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Liverpool. In my opinion, I'm really not confident going into this game.
So where did you get? Where did you think about a 2-2 draw? That's quite positive for us.
No. What it was, I just tried to be a little bit optimistic for, but so I just didn't want obviously that people down. So technically, no, Stephen. But technically,
stick with it.
Mathematically, that wasn't like my real prediction. So my heart is saying maybe 2-2. My head is saying 3-1 Liverpool. But I'm gonna have to go in my head. I'm really sorry that I'm being negative, but I'm gonna have to go for a 3-1 Liverpool. I'm just not optimistic, man. I'm just not confident. It's at Anfield.
You think that Ramsdale will let free past him?
It's a possibility. It could be. I don't think it won't be his fault. I think it'll be the defence.
I said to be optimistic. I said being optimistic is that we don't concede and they don't concede.
So what are you
Right.
saying? 0-0?
Yeah, a hard fight, 0-0.
Mate,
Right.
if that comes
But
to
it's a
0-0,
fighting
mate,
performance.
seriously.
But it's a
That'd
fighting
be a
performance.
miracle.
Right. But if it's a 0-0 and then we end up losing 1-0 for one mistake, I wouldn't be getting overly mad about it.
No.
0-0,
I'd
I
be
wouldn't
very
jump.
angry. I'd be
Nil-
very angry if that happened.
What, one mistake? Like, come on.
If it was in the last minute, I'd be very disappointed.
Oh, come on, like, yeah, but
Nah,
it's
come on,
like,
man. No, it is, Stephen.
No,
Because at the
because you
end
got
of
to
the
look
day,
at this game generally. It doesn't matter when you score.
yeah,
You
but
still lost the
Stephen, at
game.
the
But
end
if
of
you
the
look over
day,
the
right?
performance of the game,
If
they
you
play
concede a
all
goal in the
game.
last minute and you want to get a draw, and the last time we've not picked up a draw over there was 2015-16 season.
No, Luca, it doesn't matter. Right? Look at the performance throughout the game. Right?
Yeah, but you don't want to lose a game in the last
No,
minute,
Luca,
even if you had a good performance. You want to
Luca,
try and get a draw out of it.
Hang on, Luca. Right? What I'm saying is, even if you let a goal in the last minute, if you've played flawlessly throughout the game, right, I wouldn't be angry with that because
I'd be very angry. I'd be very angry.
No,
if
I
you
wouldn't
could
be
see
massively angry.
if it wasn't in the last minute.
No, because Luca, throughout the game we've done what we needed to do, right? Which is turn up and put a fighting performance in, and actually a performance that's worthy of Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah, if you're performing for 89 minutes and
That's
the
what I'm
fans
saying.
are like, "Oh my god, I love the way we're playing,"
and
blah
then the
blah blah,
last minute we
and
let a
then there's a
goal in.
mistake. Yeah, you're going to be annoyed, but you're also going to be like, "Well, that was a
We
really
did
good
well all
performance
game.
from our."
Yeah.
You remember
Well,
the
yeah, fair
performance rather
enough.
than the goal.
But at the
That's what
same
I'm saying.
time,
You're
it's
not going to be
be
absolutely
like,
mad.
you're
You're
going to
going
be
to
annoyed,
rant
and it's
about
going to
it.
be like, why did we not hold on for the last few minutes? I'd
Yeah,
be very...
it's. I think
Because
it's
it's
more
just a lapse of
frustration than
concentration.
being annoyed.
You wouldn't
Personally,
I wouldn't make a video to be angry about it and call questions and pull people out and put people on the fire for it, right? Because actually, overall, we've done well in that game.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. Look, nobody
and I give
knows.
the manager
Nobody
credit
knows
for that, and that's what and like people say
who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. It's predictable. I think we could get slapped, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. I reckon we can get slapped. So, but I hope I'm proved wrong. And
you're gonna say it's a draw tomorrow. I swear to God.
Stephen, we'll find out what I'm going to say after the game.
You're supposed to say it before the game.
What, when the team comes out at 4:30?
Oh, Luca, seriously.
Stephen, you know my answer after the game.
Luca, you said 2-2, and now you've said 3-1. I don't know what your bloody answer is.
No, because I was trying to be positive to that Liverpool fan. I didn't want to obviously be a little bit negative. You know what I mean?
No, just be realistic, man. If that's your realistic opinion, then
so your real opinion is 3-1.
Well, my real thing is that Liverpool will win 3-1. Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
stick with that then. That's not
And
being
that's
negative.
it.
That's just how you feel.
Well, it is sort of negative because it's not showing anything to people.
Well, actually, if you be realistic, it's not negative given the results we've had there in the last few years. The thrashing 3-1 is not a bad result. Really.
It's not bad depending how you perform.
Yeah, obviously the performance is
negative
important.
Performance is like, oh, we got no chance. We're gonna get pummeled like 6-7-0.
If we go in there with a losing spirit,
yeah, but Liverpool slapped United 5-0, and Man United have got a better squad than Arsenal.
Yeah, but they've got Ollie in charge.
Well, yeah, they have.
I don't think they're gonna.
You're comparing yourself to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, are you?
United have got a better squad than us.
But you're comparing yourself to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I'm not comparing them to Solskjaer. Solskjaer is not doing very well this season. So technically, United. What I'm trying to say is that United have got a better squad than Arsenal. I'm not comparing the managers. I think United have got a way better squad than Arsenal's.
Do you?
100%. You've got Ronaldo in the team.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a manager that uses him properly. So that's why I'm not too worried about Man United.
Well, when we play him on the 2nd of December, they'll turn up and beat us.
I don't know about that.
I won't be so sure about that.
Not
I won't be so
because
sure.
we've only won. Yeah, but we only won a penalty last season. But we're not going to worry about that. We've got Liverpool. we've got Liverpool to worry about
But if
tomorrow.
you look at the way
United's
we're
2 weeks
playing,
away.
I'm sorry, but if you look at the way we're playing and the way they're playing, right, you'd fancy your Arsenal right now. Because any team
I
going
would.
to them and slap them. Even
Let's
I'm
see.
optimistic with that one.
I
Yeah,
think
but
I think the result tomorrow will have a big impact and a big bearing on how we play against United. So if we get a
this is
result
what.
tomorrow, we'll be
Yeah.
going into United like Billy Big Bollocks.
If
We'll
we
have
can
that
get a result
confidence.
tomorrow, this is the thing, and this is the problem with our fan base, right? And this is what people don't understand: is that technically, is that if people think that we're gonna get a result, that's fine, that's understandable. But if people think we're gonna get a result tomorrow, some people are gonna be like, you know what? Yes, Arsenal are back in the title race. We're not in the title race.
No,
One
no, no,
result's
no,
not
no,
going to
no,
get you
no,
anywhere.
no,
One result is not going to get you anywhere.
no.
It would be great to even get a result tomorrow, even a draw at best, or even a win. That would be brilliant. That would be brilliant. We'll celebrate a draw or a win. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, right, people can't get overhyped up and say, oh my God, Arsenal managed to scrape a draw. Oh my God,
Yeah.
oh my God. But technically, that all the Arteta winners are going to do that, aren't they? But at the end of the day, right, the only way, we say this every single season, when will Arsenal go to a big team away from home? And yes, they've done it last season at Stamford Bridge and Old Trafford. But when they go to someone like an Anfield, where they've not won for 9 years, where you want a bit of an unbeaten, every time when Arsenal go on an unbeaten run, they play someone like a Liverpool, they don't seem to win. And people will be like, and some people are like optimistic this time just because of the way Arsenal are playing, like the Ramsdales, the Ben Whites, and Tavares and them lot. But at the end of the day, this manager, right, if he can turn it around tomorrow and end up getting a result against Liverpool, and if we go unbeaten this month, has he turned the corner? You've got to say yes. Because at the end of the day,
No.
You have to. You have
No.
to.
Look at the
You have to.
performances.
No. You have to, Stephen.
No, I don't have to. No, I don't have to do anything, mate.
It's your opinion, but still, at the end
No,
of the
Luke, I
day,
don't have. No. You're basically saying I have to lower my standards, right, to say that we're turned the corner by winning 11 games. Right, Unai Emery went 22 games unbeaten. Where's he now? He's been
but there we
sacked.
are.
Right, so there we are then. So don't tell me after 22 games that I'm going to sit there after 11 games with Arteta and say we've turned the corner.
If he beats Liverpool and beats
we've gone on
Manchester
22
United,
games. Yeah, but we've been on 22 games before with other managers, and they've ended up getting the sack. We end up not being the right person anyway. So what's the point? Right? So actually, be actually consistent throughout the whole goddamn season, right? Then you could say he's turned the corner.
yeah, but if he beats Liverpool and beats
Complete
United,
a bloody season, not do bits.
I know, but we can't wait till May to see that corner's got to happen before May because previously we were going backwards. If we're going forwards, when we get to turn that corner, it has to be.
For me, I feel if we've done well this season in the league, it will show in the table.
All right, so you're talking about turning a corner as a club in the league in terms of
in
general, getting back in top four towards a title.
We to be.
Yeah, but that's fine in that respect. But just in terms of this season in its isolation, there has to be a corner to turn.
Yeah, but I feel at the minute is that I'm not ready to say it yet because
No, I'm not ready yet. But I think that Liverpool will help. Manchester United will help. I think by the end of December we'll know if we've turned the corner or not. It's too early to say we've turned the corner, but beating Liverpool is a big statement.
I want to see get it up. If you go 18 games and we've our 18 games, our road to 18, halfway through the season. Let me just picking this up. I keep pumping the likes up, guys. I'll read a few more comments out. I agree that last minute mistake would be a big blow. I'm going for 2-2 draw. I'm not changing my mind. But saying that we could beat Brentford and could beat them because can beat them. So Big up Solo. Hope you well, mate. Solo, I gotta chase you up, man, about this F1 channel stuff.
Yeah, big up Solo, man. We have
Right.
to do a Manchester United Arsenal preview on the Man
Right.
United agenda, man.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, but I gotta chase you up at some point. Talk about that channel. A bit more, but yeah. While we're looking at the fixture list, so Liverpool, we get point there. Great. We beat Newcastle, beat Man United. I don't care. Like Man United, for me, the way they're playing, we can beat them. Right? Like
Yeah,
Everton,
but Stephen, would you rather beat United or would you rather beat Liverpool? Because Ollie in charge, you'd rather beat Man United because technically the amount of banter we've given them, right?
I'd rather do both.
Yeah.
I'd rather beat United.
No,
But
I'd rather do both, mate. That's our standards. Our standards is fuck this. We'll do both. Like we used to beat Liverpool for fun. Like so, that's what I grew up watching. Us beating Liverpool for fun. Like so, if we want to compete with the best, we got to beat the best. So
Are you
stop
in
thinking
bed?
about beating.
yeah,
What?
He's in bed. He's gone to bed.
I'm not going to
Bedstream.
bed yet, mate. Nah, man.
Can I just say that tomorrow I'm taking my grandson, he's 12, and
Yeah.
he comes to games with me because I live up north. It's much
You're
easier.
going to Anfield tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's much easier for me to get to northern games. So I tried to take him to all of them. So it's his first time at Anfield.
Yeah, I
tomorrow,
tried to
and
get a ticket for the game, but I couldn't get one, and then that's
no,
it.
it's not easy to get tickets, but he's well
Mm.
excited, and like his friends are all
I bet
jealous
he
that
is.
he's getting to go to Anfield.
Let's
so
hope Arteta doesn't ruin his day.
yeah, I'm hoping he's going to be our lucky mascot for tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so.
Scenes.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
I'll pay
imagine.
for him to keep going. I think
I've never
Arteta
been.
might pay him to keep going.
I've never been inside Anfield before.
It's well, put it this way, right? When they first start, they sing the "You'll Never Walk Alone," and then it's deadly silent. And then, but when they, when they're scoring goals and winning and doing well, they're very loud. But there's sometimes when it's just so quiet. But it's a good game. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's nice to go there in terms of, the Liverpool Arsenal history, but the stadium itself, like pretty much like Old Trafford, it's one of the older ones. It's not as good as
Like I
ours.
said,
No, of
if we
course
get
not.
a
No.
point against Liverpool, fine. Beat Newcastle, beat Man United, beat Everton, right, away, beat Southampton at home, draw maybe against West Ham, right?
Oh no, I think West Ham are going to beat us.
No, West Ham will
I think
beat
they're
us.
going to beat us.
Even if then, all right, so we lose to West Ham then, right?
Where's it
then,
at? Home or away? West Ham.
Home. Well, we've got Leeds.
Maybe
Leeds away, which
We'll beat Leeds.
Beat Leeds. Then we've got Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm not asleep, so do you mind?
Carry on, man.
Right. Some people have to take their bloody meds.
To be honest, we've got Chelsea and then we've got City again straight after New Year's Day. I don't think we'll. I don't know. Chelsea. I don't know.
So
Chelsea
yeah,
away will be hard.
We've got Leeds, so we got Leeds after that. Then we've got Norwich. So what game are we on now? This will be game what? 12.
11, 12.
12.
12.
So you should check my watching on. It's got it there. So 12, 13 Newcastle, 14 Man United, 15 Everton, 16 Southampton, 17 West Ham, 18 is against Leeds. Then Norwich is our second half of the season, right? 18. So if we have won most of the games and drawn 2 in the unbeaten run, if we so to speak,
Then he's turned his score.
Then I say turned halfway around the corner. There's a hairpin.
Yeah.
Halfway.
Yeah.
Halfway round the corner.
Wow.
Right.
So
Now,
what's half
no, because
of
it's no, because
45 degrees?
No, it's what? It's half of 180.
90 degrees is a corner, so half of that's 45, isn't it?
Yeah, 3/4 of it, 45.
I was saying that one.
Stephen, at least I'm not reading it like Stephen. At least I'm not reading the comment out like I did on my channel with Chris when we did our Leicester preview.
Yeah, what was that player again, Luca?
I'm not reading it out. Like he's got the clip.
Right, so we're going. I'm 2-1. You're 3-1. You haven't said what you are yet, Stephen, or did I miss that?
0-0.
Oh, 0-0.
I was
That's
saying,
right.
no,
Yeah.
no, I was just saying
0-0,
about like the
yeah,
hairpin.
yeah.
Like we've gone halfway around the hairpin, right? Because it's halfway around the season. Right?
Yep.
If we then do well in the next half of the season, because I'm a proper fan, if we look at the 38 games, not at the 18 games of last season where we were third in the league last season. If we look at the last 18 games,
No, I don't agree with doing all that. You've got to look at it at the end of the season, and it'd be really disappointing if we go on a real good run of games, and then from January onwards we start like playing shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to see that. I want to see us the whole right through to the end. How we're doing now. And
so then, if we look at we're halfway round the bend at the halfway point, right, of this season. Now, if we complete the season and we're still 5th or 6th in that league, right, so we've dropped off a little bit, but we've managed to keep 5th or 6th, then you could say he's gone around the corner.
But it's still not good enough.
It's not good enough. No, of course not. But he's gone around the corner. But he's then got to, but to prove he's got to do it better, he's got to go do it next year. He's then got to do it again. And this time, it's the corner for top 4.
And do you think we can win silverware? Something.
Yeah. What, silverware this season?
Yeah, a cup.
Possibly maybe the Carabao Cup.
Carabao maybe. Would you take a Carabao Cup right now in the Europa League? Would you take that?
I'd take that.
We can't do Europa League. You mean to get it to qualify?
Get I'll take that.
Well, if we win the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, then it's just continuing our.
The thing is, if you win the Carabao Cup, you go into the Europa League conference. If you win the Carabao Cup.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's the problem. But if you win the FA, I think if you win the FA Cup, Stephen, do you go into the Europa League? Stephen.
Yeah, say that again, sorry.
If you win the FA Cup, do you go into the Europa League?
You go into the Europa Conference League.
Oh, why is it the Conference League now?
Because that's the lowest competition.
Oh. How come we won the FA Cup last time when we got into the? Is it because the Europa League?
It didn't exist.
Oh, damn it!
The thing is, right? You can talk about Europa Conference, you can talk about Carabao Cup, but in all honesty, in reality, we are meant to be challenging for the title. That's what we're meant to be. That's who the Arsenal is. That's what we're all about. That's what we should be doing. We're far away from that, but that's where we should be looking at, and that's where we should be aiming. So any small things like getting into this Europa conference and getting the Carabao Cup or whatever, they're just stepping stones as far as I'm concerned. I'd be grateful for winning anything. I'm not bothered. Silverware's better than what Tottenham could do. But I want to see us in the next 5 to 10 years, definitely. We've got to be winning titles and at least competing to try and win the Champions League. We can't
100%.
keep staying where we are. That's not who Arsenal is. That's not the identity of the club.
What players do you reckon we need in the transfer market?
Oh,
another midfielder. Need to get rid of Saka right? Aubameyang needs to go.
Aubameyang's got to go.
He's got to go,
Aubameyang,
Aubameyang.
I did that on FIFA, right?
He's
And
got to go.
people
He's
looked
got
at
to
me
go.
like I'm mad. I'm like, no,
No, he's got
it's
to
not
go.
doing well at all.
To be honest, right, I'd personally maybe I think we need at least 3 players in the January transfer window, but I'd be happy with
We're not
minimum
getting
2.
any. We're not getting free. We're not getting any in the transfer window.
I think, yeah, I know we're not, but still, what I'm
I
trying to
think
say
we'll
is,
sell. I think we'll sell Pepe, mate.
so I think we
Oh
should.
no,
I think we should get.
go in January.
I think. What are your thoughts on Pepe?
I think he had a lot of potential, and I think he shows himself to contribute. And I think he's got some. He's definitely able to do better, but for some reason, I don't know. I'm not going to slag him off, but I have heard a lot of bad stuff about
But
him,
yeah,
and
but no.
I won't get involved with
The
that.
thing is,
But
yeah,
how long do you keep going to see
yeah,
if Arteta can unlock him?
yeah.
You seem to have this problem with Arteta.
Yeah, but the thing is, would you actually give Pepe another opportunity? Would you give Pepe another opportunity?
Don't know. Not tomorrow, no. Won't start him. I don't know.
But no, who knows? Because the thing with Pepe is that he seems to play better when the pressure is off. And I was saying this to Stephen. He seems to play better when the pressure is off. That's the thing. So,
if you wanted to know what Beluga read out, I read out.
oh, Stephen, Hamilton's
clickbaited.
Oh no!
What?
He was clickbaited the other day.
Basically, I did a Leicester preview. I think it was a few weeks ago.
Don't read it out. Just don't read it out.
No, I'm not reading it out. No way. I can't be asked. But no, as I say, let's get back to the subject. We'll talk about it off air. Pepe, then. The thing with Pepe, right? Last season,
right, this is gonna be the last topic.
We were
so
all
crying out. In a minute, man.
Yeah, I know. We were all crying out. We were all crying out for Willian to not play games over Pepe. We were all crying out Pepe to start over Willian.
Yeah.
Now Pepe came in towards Arteta decided to play him after our Europa League semi-final defeat, and then he plays well when the pressure is off.
No,
and the thing he does. No. And the thing with Pepe, right?
Because Arteta picked him at the end of the season where you've got nothing to play for.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. When the pressure is off, the players.
Yeah, so that's not his fault then. How's it his fault?
The pressure is off.
Yeah, but he didn't get a chance to play when the pressure was on, did he? So why are you crucifying him for that? That's the manager. That's
I will blame Arteta for everything, to be honest. So I'm blaming Arteta for everything.
Sorry, that's Arteta's problem, that is, right? Because he didn't pick him, right?
If you've got a player that's got a good reputation everywhere, and then he comes to Arsenal, and doesn't get picked, and doesn't play games, and and just sits on the bench or whatever, and doesn't get that opportunity, then it's got to be the manager's fault.
As soon as he started playing well, he was dropped. And now people are crucifying him, saying, "Oh, he doesn't play well. He only plays well when the pressure's off." Well, it's because he only played games when there was nothing left to play for. So what do you want him to do?
I think we can get a better winger than that.
No, I don't think we can.
We can. Go and get Raheem Sterling. Go and get Sterling.
Oh, I'd get Sterling tomorrow.
Mate, it's another useless head.
No. How can you not rate Raheem Sterling? Come on, man.
I do.
The guy is legit. He's a winner. He's a leader.
He's not a leader.
Yes, he is. 100%.
At what point has he been a captain?
It's got nothing to do with a captain, but still, he's a leader on the pitch.
I like
Sterling. We ain't got any leaders.
Mate, I take Sterling in a heartbeat. He's better than Pepe. Pepe's a flop.
And he's already got that link to Arteta as well. So
I used to like Pepe. Don't get me wrong. Like I said this in a video. I made a video the other day.
I think
on my channel. And I said about Stephen. I said about the Pepe, right? That game when we played Liverpool in his first season, when he made that run past Andy Robertson, I thought, you know what?
Yeah, because then we were playing
he missed that chance. I thought, you know what? we've got ourselves a decent player. But
Yeah.
he flopped. He's been flopping.
No.
That game against Leeds, when he came, you noticed that game in the Carabao Cup against Leeds, he did not look bothered when he came out of that tunnel. He did not look bothered. No, I'm serious, Stephen, because when he came out, when the
Because
players...
he's got a manager that then drops him every time he plays well.
Yeah, but Stephen, you're not getting the point. At
And
the
he
end
doesn't
of
play him to his strengths. This is on Arteta, regressing players. It's Arteta all over.
Okay, so if you give him 4 or 5 games, if he starts right now, will he start producing? Is he a confidence player?
If I played him the way that I would want to play him, yeah, he would.
So where's his natural best position? When Maitland-Niles plays, he better in the right wing position.
No, he's better. Hang on, Maitland-Niles is centre mid.
No, but Maitland-Niles, we used to play at right back and he used to link up very well with Pepe.
Yeah, and then what happened? Pepe was dropped. So, what do you want him to do? You can't exactly do cartwheels on the bench, can
I
he?
think we can get better than him. Go and get
For
Raheem
what?
Sterling.
Just to sit on the bench again?
And get Sterling.
What's the point?
Well, it looks like we're looking to sell him anyway.
I'd
For
get rid of
25
him.
million.
I think that's bullshit, to be honest.
I'd get rid of him, man. You know what I mean?
I think it's bullshit. Right, the guy's been treated like crap ever since he turned up here. And do you know why?
That's
a
theme at Arsenal, isn't it?
Right. So I don't think anyone really wanted him. I feel sorry for him, to be honest.
Would any of you, like, in the comments, get rid of Nicolas Pepe?
I wouldn't.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Only if we can get a better upgrade, but if we can't, I'll keep him.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Why would Raheem Sterling want to come here?
I think he would. I think he'd come to Arsenal.
But we ain't got Champions League football.
Yeah, but
what's the point in being in Champions League if you can't win it? City ain't winning that.
No, of course not. But they'd
Let's come to Arsenal and not win it.
What's the point? I mean, like, what's the point in him coming to... He could go to any team in Europe if he really wanted to.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Sterling. And get Champions League football. Why would he want to come here?
Yeah.
Why would he want to come here?
Sterling's not going to come to Arsenal Football Club.
No, so why are you asking for him then?
I'm just saying.
So then who would you replace? Who would you
replace him with? Give me a realistic option.
Someone who could improve us.
Sarr from Watford.
Oh, you joking?
I'm joking. I'm taking the piss. No, I'm taking the piss. I'm being serious. Steven's just clipped that now anyway. But no, but as I was saying, realistically, you can go and get Bernardo Silva.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's now starting to play out of his skin at Man City.
He's going to retire at City. He's going to be another Aguero.
He's just started hitting form as well. He's not coming here.
If you had to get rid of Pepe, Stephen, who would you get?
We're not getting any players from Man City that are going to happily throw away Champions League football to go sit with a manager they don't even know is going to be any good.
Who would you get rid of then? If you had to choose a winger to bring in, who would you get in if Pepe did leave?
Theo Walcott.
Yeah.
Who would it be?
We're getting Jack Wilshere. Might as well bring him back as well. Headless chicken.
Get Ljungberg out of retirement.
Yeah, we'll have it. Tony Adams, Ljungberg.
Realistically. Yeah. You got realistic and unrealistic. Unrealistic, Sterling. Realistic, I'm not sure.
Not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Someone.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not too sure. That's the point. There's no one really out there that I would choose over him. So if that's the case, then why are we getting rid of him? If we can't choose someone realistically,
yeah, but they're saying that people prefer to get him on a loan deal with an obligation to buy. That's what I think will happen. I think he'll go out on loan in January.
Who?
Pepe.
Nah.
I think he'll go out on loan in January, and then we'll end up. Some club will end up buying him in the summer.
Nah.
Have we not got one of the youth that could play in that position?
Have we?
One of the kids. That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think that you've just got to. I don't know. Pepe's going to have to prove himself, isn't he?
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I mean, like you said, what Raheem Sterling?
Sterling in a heartbeat.
I'd take Sterling.
It's difficult. It's difficult, to be honest.
Anyway, I think
Lamar's
Pepe's
still,
Pepe's the least of our problems. I don't think Pepe's the issue at Arsenal.
Is Lamar still good?
Lamar, who did you say?
Lamar.
What do you think?
Lamar. We try to get him for about 90 million.
I don't even know.
92 million. Thomas Lamar. Nah, I don't think he's not all that, to be honest. Monaco, he was doing sick, but I don't think he doesn't do well at PSG.
How many games have you watched him play?
Who? Lamar. A couple of times.
A couple of times.
Yeah, but Lamar's not good enough.
Arteta freaking judgments, that is.
Would you not gamble?
I've seen him play a couple of times, so I'm going to judge him after 2 games.
Would you
I
not
like that Saint Maxim, yeah.
Saint Maximo.
Saint Maximo could be an actual decent target, actually.
Yeah,
possibility.
but like, would he fit into? Would he be
into
able to fit into our style of play? Would he be able to pick up on Arteta's shenanigans? Is he an Arsenal player? I don't know. He's a very good player.
The thing,
I like him.
like, I'm looking at white wingers. Right? I don't know. I just decided to look at right wingers on FIFA. Right? You could look at Rafinha from Leeds.
Rafinha's a quality player. He's a quality player. He's quality.
But then, like, Pepe's the 11th on the list, so I don't know what people's problems is. You know what I mean? So
I think what you look at sometimes in some teams, you've got like a really shit team that have got 2 or 3 really, really good players. And then you look at a team like Arsenal that have got a lot of good players and maybe 1 or 2 shitty ones. So you kind of think, well, if we take the really good ones, it would complete the team. I'm not sure that I would class Pepe as a really shit player, but
I think Luca could do a job there. Helps score more goals than Jon Jensen, 300 days. Oh my god, he's not gonna let you get that question. He couldn't answer how many goals Jon Jensen scored for Arsenal.
He couldn't answer what?
How many goals did Jon Jensen score for Arsenal?
Who?
John Jensen.
John Jensen.
Who asked that? 1 goal?
He said 200. I said, if it's 200, it'd be up fucking on Ree's level. Yeah. Even me and Mike didn't get to 200.
Tell him.
I had the questions written down as a text message. Honestly, I'll quickly go. I know you're supposed to have ended this about half an hour ago, but oh well. That's why I should have ended it ages ago. So I do apologize, Matt. But I'll quickly show you this and then I'll wrap it up. Where is it? It was somewhere here. There you go. Right. So I'm trying to find Let's try and find. Right, Glenn. Right. So, who's Arsenal's all-time leading goal scorer? I'll go for Neil because Lucas tried this. Who's
Oh
Arsenal's
God, don't
all-time
ask
goal
me
scorer?
questions. My memory's terrible. I'm
Come on,
rubbish at
you
things
should know
like
this
this.
one. Who's Arsenal's all-time goal scorer?
Henri.
Yeah.
Thierry Henry.
Who
I
Arsenal
hate
beat?
questions. Eh?
Who Arsenal beat at Highbury on the first day of the first Premier League season?
Oh, I do know this one, but I can't remember.
I live local to them. I'm in Suffolk.
Can't remember.
I'm north of Suffolk border.
It's pointless asking me.
Norwich.
Actually,
many-
Wenger said that the other day at the thing, and even David Dean got it wrong. He said Chelsea, and Wenger said actually it was Norwich.
How many goals did Jon Jensen score for Arsenal?
One. No, that
One
one.
goal. One goal. You know what I mean? Like, let me have a look. I'm trying to. In what year did Arsenal face Sheffield Wednesday in the League Cup and FA Cup final? The George game era.
Eh?
It was the
Oh,
George
hold on a
Graham
minute.
era.
That was
I got the shirt actually.
don't know.
1993. Who's made the most appearances in Arsenal's history? He's still at the club as one of the board members.
Yeah, he's at the club.
He's still at the club as one of the board members. Not David O'Leary.
Oh, right, okay.
So there you go.
See?
Right, but there you go.
What
Do you
happened?
know what's funny is that he would answer the questions and he'd answer like by asking me questions. And I'm like, why am I not getting asked questions? To answer the damn question.
I'll openly admit I am absolutely rubbish with stats
Yeah.
and things like that. Just
Anyway,
terrible.
we're gonna have to wrap it up there anyway. But
Yeah,
make sure
fine.
to hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, people. Luca, where can I find you?
Yeah, thanks for inviting me on this channel. It's been a great show. Technically, please follow me on This Is Lucas Life, and we are on the road to 1.3k. We're 45 away from 1300, so please send the notifications on.
Yep, definitely. And Neil, where can I find you?
I'm on Twitter. I think it's Olive Queen 1972. I can't remember.
Oh,
But I don't have
I'll quickly,
I don't have
quickly,
YouTube or anything like that.
I'm gonna quickly. Yeah, Olive Queen 1472.
Oh, 1472. Okay.
Right. You definitely don't look like you were born in that year either. So
I was born in 1972. Yeah, I'm 49.
don't look
Jeez.
it.
It's eating all them olives, you see. It keeps me young.
How many games did Arsenal draw into the invincible season?
I should
Played
know that one off
38,
by heart, really.
120.
6.
So how many did we draw?
Those figures should be imprinted on every Arsenal fan's brain. But when
Well, if
I'm
we
put on
played
the
38
spot, I
and
can't think.
126 and we ain't lost any, how many have we drawn?
If we what?
If we've won 26 games and not have lost a single game, how many games have we had to play to get the 38?
No,
Simple maths.
see what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's pointless asking me quiz
Simple
questions.
maths is 32.
I know, but I'm no good at maths either.
It's maths take away 30. It's 37. 38 take away 26.
I don't know.
12.
Yeah. So
Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe. Make sure to follow all these lovely people on Twitter, and also make sure to go subscribe to this live. Make sure you subscribe to SFeatleyTV as well, right? Especially once I've gone to bed and had a good sleep. We are literally on the way to 1.1k at the minute. Literally one mark off that. So if anyone has to subscribe and wants to, please do so. We've got the qualifying watch along at 2, which is going to be epic, right? Because I can actually deliver some passion in that video, like unlike some people's watch alongs. We can also, same with the race as well, which will be on the Sunday. We've also got Arsenal Liverpool watch along on Saturday, 5, and then we've got fan cams straight after the game before a match reaction, and maybe a couple more after. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for everyone to tune in. Thanks everyone for watching. Right, sorry if I've been looking a little tired, but I have been running around today. Like I've got a chance to go out, right? Because my new Porky came, like, and it was custom built, so I wanted to go out and play it, like test it out on the pool table. So like it's custom built for me. Custom built for me, so I'm really happy with it. But until then, everyone, it's the who could. And on that bombshell, we'll leave it there. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe. Until then, take care. Bye bye.
bye.